Make your woman come multiple times. Have you ever experienced or seen a woman? Your woman, has she ever come before? Do you feel she came? Have you seen it? Now, these are step by steps, things you need to do to really get her to orgasm. She come back for more and she fall madly in love with you. She can never forget you. Many a times, women find it difficult to get to orgasm because men do not know what to do, how to do it, where to touch, what not to touch before they get to that orgasm they really solely desire and really want. One first thing you should know that before you get a woman to orgasm is you will never allow any part of her body to miss that your touch. Know your woman's what turns your woman on. Those places you know you can touch either with your hands, with your mouth, with your tongue, and you get her screaming for more. You will need to be touching it. You need to prepare the ground. Prepare it first so that when you prepare the ground, you start touching, you start using your mouth, you start sucking all the suckable, all the touchable. You touch everywhere that needs to be touched. Then you notice she will start dropping. The water there in her bekos will start dripping. So immediately it has started dripping, she has started craving for you. You know, women enjoy it more when you touch them, especially if you know the strategic places to touch. But if you know the strategic places to touch, it cannot make her come, especially multiple times, not even once. But if you know the strategic place to touch and you add this to it, your woman will come and that woman can never forget you. One of the reasons why women fall in love is if you know how to really get them to really shout, scream your name, and to crown it all, to also come. Now, if you've never experienced it before, so know where your woman likes it, likes to be touched. Know where she wants you to touch her, how she wants you to touch her. In as much as she is crying and screaming whenever your mouth or your hand is there, keep going, keep going, don't stop, keep going, keep going, keep going. So immediately you're going, so when you will be putting it in, so when you want to put your cucumber inside, you want to plug it to the socket. So when you're plugging it, always ensure that you don't stop all those touch. Keep touching. Use your finger if you must. Keep touching it as you're going down, as you're going up and down, giving her the exercise, to duty, you're giving her the job, you're doing the job. Always ensure that your hands are in those strategic places. You know, she screamed, she shouted. Most time they begged for you to go in because you're really touching them where they are feeling it the most. Now that you've already gone in, so your hand will not leave the place. Keep your hand there. Keep your hand touching the touchables. Keep your hand there. If it can enter your mouth while you're on it, please put it in your mouth. So as you're touching, you're going up and down, you're giving it to her hard because at that time she's at the peak of almost really pouring the water. Most times when she want to pour the water, you will hear her screaming one kind of scream that even she cannot really tell where she is at that time. She doesn't send who is there, who is not there. It is none of her business because she is unconscious now. So when she wants to scream, most times they will tell you, oh, I want to come, or sometimes they will call your name out loud. You will notice that something is shocking, as in her shock absorber is really absorbing something inside. So once she started screaming like that, the thing most of you will say, oh, maybe she's feeling hot, or you remove it. Do not remove it unless she asks you to. Maybe she's feeling pain, she not ask you to. That is the only time you should. But if she's just screaming, it is out of excitement. So you keep going, going. In fact, this time go harder. As you're going harder, your hand should also still be in that strategic places. She will do it. You see how she start pouring that water. If she's pouring, it will be as if she's jerking. You will notice she's, as in, it will be as if she's stiff because at that time just as you, when you want to pour your own water, you know how it feels inside of you. So when you notice it, you can easily maybe remove it for you to see the job you've done. You will just see the water just splashing as if she's peeing, but it's not pee. But you will see it just splashing. So when you see it, you've already concluded within yourself that, oh, I've really made her do, I've really made her come. So when I've really made her pour the water. So once she noticed that you too, you've seen it, so there is nothing to hide, because most times they will fake it. They will say, oh, they've poured water when they came where they did not come. So but if you see it yourself, oh, you know that you really have done a good job. So if you do this to a woman, she can never forget you. Even when she's angry and she remember that, she will always want to make peace with you, because she enjoyed it the first time and she want to keep enjoying it. So if she came or she come, most times you say, oh, if I make her come, so me, how will I now come? It is not a problem. Even though she has already come, funny enough, her body now is very, very succulent, juicy, still wants you. So if you go in, do it more, even touch her more, she can go in, she can come again. So once you go in, continue with the pace you know that maybe she enjoy. Don't be too rough, but do it as in just to add a little bit of spice to it this time. Maybe if you're doing it slowly, you add small, you add the pace, you increase the pace. So as you're going, you're still touching those strategic places. Maybe you're even using your mouth. This woman might come again, and this time around, the both of you can do it together. As you're coming, she's coming. And most times when you're coming like that, she will not want you to come, because she still want to come. So if she is something she wants to come, she will even shout, she will say, no, 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 don't remove it. Most time they say it. So when she say don't remove it, if you are capable, you can go for the second round. Or if you're not, tell her that don't worry, next time I'm going to do it again. Let me just rest. So if you rest and you want to continue, you continue. So these are the things you do as a man to really get your woman to come multiple of times without even doing much. So most times you touch them without really letting them beg you to go in. So when they beg you before going in, don't stop touching them. Those places, you know, if you touch them, they can shout, they can call your name. So if you're touching them there and you're going in, you're putting the cucumber inside, or then you're plugging it, it means that woman, there is every likelihood she's going to come, because you're taking her out of this world. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to always stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Do well to like, drop your comment what you think about this video. And if you're just seeing my video for the very first time, do me well to follow my page. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that the next time I post, you'll be the very first person to see it.